Excuse me. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? If the lighting is bad or whatever, I feel like y'all can see me. I'm just up here chilling out in the dark because y'all don't know I have issues with my eyes, and sometimes they start bothering me. And for the past couple of days, they've been bothering me, so they've been light sensitive, and I got to go back downstairs and all the light and everything. So I'm giving my eyes a break. But anyway. I had put up on my community page a post on the other channel about something that I've noticed, and I've been noticing this for a while now. And I just felt compelled to talk about it because it was on my spirit. Baby, I had some Chipotle and I was really upset a little bit, just a little bit, because the rice was a little crunchy. Just a little bit, like it could have been in the, put it back in the steamer or whatever y'all use to cook it for at least a minute, okay? A minute, maybe a minute and a half, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It was still tasty, but I don't like crunchy rice. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I posted about this whole situation with Tyler Perry and the actors that come from his show. And it's something that I have been observing and noticing a lot lately, okay? And that is the fact that when you get on Tyler Perry's show, and let me just preface this. You guys know that I am a fan of Tyler Perry, okay? I do like the things that he put out, most of the stuff that he put out. And for me, I feel like I still support and I still like, even though I know some things aren't really that great, because it's funny for the most part. And you just loyal to somebody just because, and it's not because of the fact that of my past with him or whatever. No, it's the fact that I can still like somebody, but I can also call you out on it, give you constructive criticism, not necessarily try to tear you down, but say what needs to be said, because I feel as though people do not improve, and people don't improve, these celebrities or whatever, they don't improve on things if you always got your fans or whatever that are telling you, oh, this is great, this is great, this is great, everything is great, when it's not, okay? And I know he has been getting some criticism lately or whatever, or probably in the past. We know so, especially in the past. And a lot of it is his own doing, I'm going to say, for the most part, especially when he put out there about his writer's room and saying that basically you got like damn near 25 shows on the table and you're the only one that's doing the writing for him. And we already knew this, okay? We didn't need you to confirm it, but thank you, okay? And that just opens him up to a lot of criticism. And a lot of people was just being real nasty with it, but a lot of people was also telling the truth with it, you know what I'm saying? And there's a difference between constructive criticism and just being outwardly negative. Us regular folks, I would never give somebody that I know personally, or that's you celebrities, y'all can be y'all can get it, constructive criticism and all that, because y'all need that to flourish. Regular folks, I stay out of their business because I don't know them people like that. And who am I to say? I know it's like a double standard or whatever, but celebrities, you put yourself up on the pedestal or whatever in that position to be constructed, you know what I'm saying, so that you can improve on your craft and everything that you're doing, the stuff that you're putting out. Regular folks, like us YouTubers, if I ask for constructive criticism, which sometimes I feel like I may do, I will listen to it, only if I ask, okay? Because sometimes people want to give you negative stuff and then try to disguise it when you call them out on it as constructive criticism. But one day I will open up the floor and be like, what do y'all think I can improve on or whatever? Not now, because this ain't about me. But this whole situation with Tyler Perry, let me just go back to what I was talking about when he put that whole thing up talking about he don't have a writer's room. And I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, he used to have a writer's room, but I guess it was some union stuff that happened and something happened. I'm not even that deep into it, but he ain't got it no more. And we've been saying that, especially ever since he put that on display, that he ain't have one, or he doesn't have one, I should say. It's just opened him up for a lot of criticism and a lot of backlash, because if you look at his shows, and y'all know I am a big fan of his shows, like I can watch certain people's stuff and not take it so seriously. It don't get to me unless it's something that's really, really like on the Oval. If you've been looking at the past couple of episodes that in the past couple of reviews that I've done, there's a particular storyline and the way that the character is going that really truly disgusts me, and I had to speak on it. I couldn't just stay quiet about it. Other than that, it's like I will still watch. I can find the enjoyment and stuff, even though I can honestly say to myself that some of the stuff is not good. Some of the stuff is not good, okay? And it's just messed up that you start to notice this more and more, and it took to this point for him to want to actually start to include people into his writer's room or get writers on board. And it is so crazy because the shows that he does, he caters them to a specific audience, and he knows his audience, and they're going to support no matter what. I'm part of that audience, okay? But I'm also one that's going to say, hey, this is not great, okay? As I'm reviewing, I've never been a reviewer that's going to kiss ass just because I like a person or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to kiss ass or sugarcoat or whatever. And that's probably could be a downfall or detriment to me, you know what I'm saying, as the reason why some people probably don't reach out to me or whatever, because they know I'm going to be the real, and you cannot buy my opinion. You cannot buy me to say positive things about you if there is none to say. So that could be it, but I will never change that. And I'm bringing all of this up because I was looking at, you know, the new game, if y'all remember the game from back in the day, it was on the CW network, and then it went to BET. Well, was it UPN, then CW, then BET, and now it's on Paramount Plus, okay, the streaming service. And it's 2 episodes up so far. I don't know when the new episodes start, but I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be up either today, tomorrow, or Friday. Either way, it's good, okay? It is actually really good, the reboot. That's not what we're here to talk about. I bring up the game because Barry from the Oval, he is on there, and he's one of the main storylines, okay? One of the main focus of the story. And he can actually act. I was sitting here watching, and I was just like, wait a minute. He can actually act. Like, he did a really good job. Like, everybody did a good job in the game. It's really, really good, okay? It's better than I thought. And I'm just sitting here baffled, like, wow, how come I did not know that he could actually act? And then I'm going back and I'm looking at some of the characters and people, or I should say actors, who come from Tyler Perry. And I've sat back and I realized that this has been happening for a minute. Meaning that a lot of people who come from Tyler Perry shows, we don't realize that they actually got the talent of acting. They're not just these people that sound stupid sometimes, or, you know, can't act. They sound dumb. They sound amateurish or whatever. And they don't have the skills. It's like somebody that never had experience or whatever. I hope it is not getting too dark up in here. But anyway. And I've noticed that the Oval, you got Priscilla. I did not know that girl could actually act until I saw her on Insecure this season. And she was funny on that first episode. She was funny, she flowed, and it was good and believable. Barry on the game, funny. You know, he wasn't even really funny. He was actually being a little serious. You know what I'm saying? Showing his little dramatic chops just a little bit. You know, a little versatility. I said, oh, wow. Who else? You got Benny Tyler Lepley from The Haves and the Have-Nots. Y'all already know I said that he played dumb on The Haves and the Have-Nots. Then you see him on P-Valley. Bitch, when the fuck? P-Valley literally left us for dead, okay? Left us for dead. But you see him on there playing Diamond, and he can act. And I think that he's going to be in a new series called Harlem too, that's coming up on Amazon Prime. He can act, okay? Who else? It's a few others, you know. Oh my God. It's a few others. Those are the ones that just came to mind right then and there. But I'm pretty sure y'all can think of some more people. And it's actors and actresses, and I should have known because it's actors and actresses who actually been in other things prior to a Tyler Perry. But then they come on one of his shows or one of his movies, and it's like they're dumbed down. And I've noticed that, like, I don't know if this is doing them a disservice by starting off on a Tyler Perry, because listen, the pros about being on a Tyler Perry show or whatever is the fact that Tyler Perry gives black folks a chance. Okay, people that have no experience, people that have little experience, people that need to get a break in or whatever, and he will recycle these people. I love that about him. But also, you have to admit, and being a fan, you have to admit that the scripts don't be that good. Okay, the scripts be watered down, the plot lines don't always flow, it be all over the place sometimes. Okay, but we just say fuck it and go with the flow with it. Okay, because sometimes it be really entertaining, it's funny to watch. Okay, because we know this shit just doesn't happen in real life, and that be the funny part about it. Like, this don't even fucking go, you know, but it's funny to watch. Okay, so we know not to take it serious, but then it's like, should we start taking it serious? Because these actors, I don't want them to get that stigma that, oh, you can't get a role because you was on this show and it shows that you really couldn't, you really don't have the chops. But then when you actually give them a chance to go on something else, they actually do have the chops. They actually can act. Case in point, Alex, If Loving You Was Wrong, the white bitch that had the baby on that was cheating on Brad, okay? Yeah. She went on ahead and she was on City on the Hill, Showtime show. Oh my God. Oh my God, that girl can act her ass off. I said, bitch, you did a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job. You doing a good job. I said, what, bitch? It shocked me. The Oval, the girl that played Ellie, she's on Station 19 now, okay? And she just got on there last week. And when I tell you, even from the little part that she did, I did not see Ellie, okay? I was like, wait a minute. At first, I was like, something about her is familiar. And then I looked at that mouth and I said, bitch, that's motherfucking Ellie from the Oval. That girl can act. I said, wait a minute. And then who else? I don't know if y'all remember his other show, Too Close from Home or whatever. It probably was like 2 seasons about the trailer park, white people, or whatever. The main character on there, she's one of the main characters on Station 19 too, the gay girl, okay? And I'm just like, wait a minute, these people are really good actors and actresses, and we don't know it if we're just simply looking at a Tyler Perry film or a show that they're in. Hell, even Sierra Payton, okay, who played Wendy Williams, you know, she played Lily on the Oval. I was like, really? It's frustrating when you think about it, because I feel like I'm glad that you're giving these people chances or whatever, build their, money up and all that stuff or whatever, their resume. But I do feel like it's dumbing them down, and they probably, I don't know if they miss opportunities because people probably think that they can't, or they don't possess the skills that they need, or typecast or whatever. But then I'm glad to the people who actually give them a chance to show their skills and show that they are versatile and they have a wide range. They can play whatever it is that you need them to play. Like, bitch, I just was so frustrated at that. I was like, damn, Barry, I be sitting here like your ass be dumb as fuck on goddamn the Oval. And I said, it ain't you, it's the script. How do y'all feel about that? I don't know, like, and it gets to the point, like, sometimes, and with Tyler Perry, I just want to know, do people actually stand up and voice their concerns about how a script be made and how it sound and how redundant some of the stuff sounds and how dragged out some of the stuff is? Well, a lot of it is, because I think it's so crazy that, and it's because he's not the ones that's writing it. Tyler Perry can do a good job. First of all, it's a movie that's coming out on Netflix. They got a whole bunch of people in there, including Leonardo DiCaprio. And bitch, Tyler Perry playing one of the news anchors. And that shit was funny as hell in that trailer, okay? When he is doing other stuff that is not his, he's good, okay? He is great at it. But when it comes to him trying to write, and I'm not saying he's a terrible writer, I'm just saying he needs new material. I'm tired of the trauma. I'm tired of hearing about somebody getting raped or sexually assaulted. Sorry to say those words, a trigger warning. The black, it's a lot. Like, we need to come up with something better. We need to come up with something different. And I know listen, I will tell you this, I give him The Family That Prays. That was my motherfucking movie. And Why Did I Get Married 2 and 1? You know, he put out some good stuff, but we have to admit, with the good, there also is some bad, okay? That's not to say that he's terrible, but he's just not as good. And we could all use room for improvement. I can use room for improvement. Hell, of course I can, you know, and I know that, you know what I'm saying? So, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm just talking about some of the things that I've observed, and we just have to talk about these things sometimes, okay? You know, I feel like it's constructive. I don't feel like I'm, like I said, being heavily negative. You know, you can give positive feedback, concerning feedback, negative feedback, but also lace it in, you know, love or whatever. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Do you get where I'm coming from? Have you? I know you observed this, okay? I think he should have been had a writer's room. You shouldn't have to been pressured. I don't care what was going on. You shouldn't have to been pressured to get one. Because I feel like that's the reason why he's getting one, because he was pressured through all the backlash. And then you're taking on too much. He has a child and you're trying to do all these projects yourself. I can just imagine the toll that can take on a person. And that's probably why everything sounds the same, because you're doing it yourself and you're taking on too much. Girl, y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, okay? I can go on and on, but I got to get back down to my actual job. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Put down some observations or whatever. Let's have some. I think this is going to open it up to a lot of comments, okay? I want to know y'all opinions and how y'all truly, truly feel, all right? And I'll see y'all later, okay? Peace.